looking for a win against a Western Conference rival. The Houston Rockets are getting ready for this thing to get started. Great to have you with us, everybody, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and on the sideline tonight, Doris Burke. First game back in Golden State for the Warriors. They're ready to play. Pretty much the heart of the NBA season, and reflecting on how they've been executing, it has been solid.
Well, I tell you what, this building has really been...
Just beautiful.
And guys, you don't think this fella can do some major damage if he gets an opening to the rim.
GA, they just learned that lesson the hard way. They better put a little bit more effort into their D the next time down.
Big time play at the basket right there, fella.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one.
And Steph Curry, 6'3" and about 195. I mean, a slender frame. You look back to high school and college, and that was one of the question marks. Did he have the strength to succeed?
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
And some of Harrison Barnes' team teammates have referred to him as the senator because of the way he carries himself, and a very level-headed, dignified young man, and just he has an air about it.
Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession.
And you know what? Just a little too much heat on that pass for him to come up with the steal.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that was going to be a tough catch for either one of them.
Here's Beverly. Misses off the left iron. And Harrison Barnes at times has been criticized in the past for not being more Clark assertive on the court.
Well, it's interesting. He had to weather the pressure of expectations since high school. I mean, people were comparing him to Kobe Bryant back then, but HB can't get caught up in that. He's got to be true to himself. You know what I tell guys? Do you.
Yeah.
Do you.
And it's Curry at the elbow. The Rockets pull it in. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And Kevin, they showed how important it is to have a strong bench. I mean, when you are on the road, that depth is vital. I think they really utilized the second unit to extend their offensive assault and just really wore down their opponent.
And guys, I think what you saw from them throughout the game was teamwork. This is a team. Regardless of who was out there on the floor at any given time, they got it done. And that has to make you feel good as a group.
And it's sent back by Bogut. And Brewer gets to Ariza. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Beverly against Curry. Green, the screen. And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That is his first foul of the game. No one near Curry as he lets it go. It's good from long range. Curry's got 7 points.
Well, last season Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch awkward. The team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry.
Poke loose. Back to Barnes. Golden State moving the ball around. Curry attacking. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 9 points for Steph Curry.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
Green, the pass to Curry. There's the dish to Bogut. Here's Thompson. Powered down with both hands.
How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
And, guys, it hasn't just been the scoring. I mean, they're playing tremendous defense, too.
Just trying to get a break in the action to clear some heads here. I mean, they've gone ice cold, and not a bad idea to give them a little quick breather.
Yeah, they needed the timeout here. Anything to try to get them to forget about the missed shots and get themselves back on track.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. Rush comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Iguodala in for Thompson. And he gets it to go.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight. And you can see he's got a little bounce in his step. 3 out of 4 to start.
Outside Curry. It's tipped. Ariza has the open look. Drops in the tray. Ariza's got 10 points in the game.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
And for Trevor Ariza, almost exclusively a perimeter player on the offense last year. New scheme break, new teammates, big adjustments.
Yeah, the Rockets having Dwight Howard camping out in the lane and James Harden needing space for dribble drives. Not much room to operate inside for Ariza.
But they do like his defense, and we know he can hit the three. It's a pretty valuable commodity for him. Harden outside. Jones from outside. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Jones has got himself on the board with 3 there. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
You know, you talk about Trevor Ariza last season. I mean, his field goal percentage dipped to 40, mostly because he only took threes, or so it appeared. It's hard to be efficient if you're only shooting threes.
The Warriors making a switch here. Livingston's checked in. And then for Houston, Capella's checked in. And it's Terry in for James Harden. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
He couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding.
Jones, no luck.
You guys, when you think about Trevor Ariza, he was signed by Houston last year to play defense. And did he deliver on that end? He was usually matched up against the opponent's best wing scorer, and he had the highest steals average of his career, almost 2 a game. Add to that, he is a knockdown shooter from beyond the arc. And there are more points tacked on here to the early lead.
And it's a nice lead as well. I mean, it's no mystery how they've done it. They're attacking the basket.
Lawson outside. Pass to Terry. Jones dishes to Capella. Smith on the wing. There's the triple. Can't hit. And after... And now let's hear from Ty Lawson talking about the balanced attack of this Denver Nuggets.
We do have a team type of game. You know.
Well, that was the game plan a couple years ago when Denver was good enough to make the playoffs and Ty Lawson was at the control.
You know, but not enough firepower to be able to sustain with the elite teams, say like the Warriors or the Rockets. Ty Lawson, a solid, dependable player in our league, but this is still a league where you need your superstars to win rings.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And for the Warriors, this has been the game they wanted to have.
I just like the way they're getting out on the open floor, taking advantage of all those fast break chances here early on.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. Down low, it's Jones and Howard together. Terry is out there with Thornton. And it's Brewer in at the 3 slot. Livingston. Spates kicks to Green. His 3-pointer's off the mark. Rockets trail by 14. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
And how about the numbers on Draymond Green? Just an incredible month of basketball. 8th in field goal percentage, 9th in assists. And don't forget, top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And, you know, back to his phenomenal efficiency from 3. His consistent shooting creates a lot of openings in the defense.
Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Golden State. Curry comes in for Sean Livingston.
He has got a lot of confidence in his game. You have to if you think you can knock one down from there.
Yeah, you know, I think he maybe needs some time for some direct admonishment.
Last season was difficult for Dwight Howard, to say the least, across the board. Worse since, in fact, his rookie year.
Yeah, he just wasn't able to stay healthy. I mean, looks dominant in spurts. Gets you thinking, okay, he's back, then his body betrays him.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot.
They can't guard us on the
ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Golden State.
And talking about Howard, always a perennial double-doubles leader. Last year, through the injuries, he dropped down to 23 total double-doubles. But that was in only 41 games. So the average over an 82-game stretch would have put him in the top 5 once again. So clearly, he has a lot left when he's healthy.
The Warriors have shot just one free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
Yeah, it's been a very frustrating season for them in that regard, guys.
Barnes kicks to Bogut, and so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last.
Getting back to Dwight Howard, I think he's at a crossroads physically. Had back and knee issues. It's highly unlikely he can be 100% for a full season. You just hope to have him happy and healthy for your most important games.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Clock at 4. Here's Bogut. Ariza with the rebound. Rockets trail by 21. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
It's Curry with the drive, and he banks in the layup. Curry's got 7 now in this quarter.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Howard kicks to Beverly. Brewer the pass to Beverly. Another miss by Houston.
Really tough for this group right now, trying anything to stop the run.
And no matter what they've tried, it hasn't worked. I think they've just got to slow it down, idle it back, and get back to the basics.
Thompson dishes to Barnes. No good. The Rockets go the other way with it. Last time they met in Houston.
It was a loss last time they faced up against each other. A very tightly contested game that they felt they could have won.
Yeah, I think they felt that game slipped away from them. And it wasn't so much that they missed a lot of shots as much as it was they fought foul trouble the whole night.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then fouls it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback.
Got a pigeon on that one. Easy money right there, fellas. Going old school on you young fellas. Look that up, pigeon.
And the Rockets have lost out on some free agent wars the past few years. They have remained competitive, but you wonder what could have been if they landed or kept some of those big names.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Rush comes in for Thompson, and it's Iguodala in for Leandro Barbosa. The Rockets also changing it up. Capella's checked in, and it's Smith in for Corey Brewer. And with the Rockets, it's no secret that they take a very analytical approach to team building. Greg, you and I talked about that, and Clark, you know, you wonder if that hurts them in free agency.
Well, you know, when your front office makes no qualms about viewing players as simply just assets, it can be a hard sell to a free agent.
And Rush kicks to Curry. And there's a whistle. That goes on Terrence Jones.
And remember, you go back to when Steph Curry was in college, more of a shooting guard at Davidson, but he's worked relentlessly to not only improve his ball handling, but his vision. And now, all of a sudden, he's one of the most elusive ball handlers in the NBA.
Draymond. Green, he's checked in for Andrew Bogut. Now a timeout called by Houston. And Curry, certainly, Clark, a magician with the ball in his hands. He can really supply the terrific handle, razzle-dazzle moves, crossovers. He has it all.
He sure does, but on occasion he can be a little loose with it and turn it over some. That's been a focus both by him and the coaching staff. Attack, but do it with precision.
Here's Livingston. No good. Good work defensively by Terry. Houston moving the ball around. Deflects the pass. Rush with the steal. And now it's Livingston running. He can go all the way. And the slam dunk by Rush.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
It's hard to believe that he's a point guard. I mean, he can power those dunks down as well as any big man in the league.
If not better. He's a phenomenal finisher.
Enjoy seeing that kind of bounce out of that spot on the floor. They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
And how many extra possessions have they gotten because of that rebounding edge?
Well, it's been a bunch, and I think it's made the difference in the game. I mean, they've actually done a great job on the board.
Oh, they are putting the hammer down. A huge lead right now.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense. I mean, it's all been good.
Can't hit. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair.
Thank you, Kevin.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, folks. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaquille O'Neal. The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He had 23 points, 2 rebounds. And now, folks, it's just about time for the third.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third.
You know, Curry is playing extremely well. He has 23 points, and from downtown, he's buried 3 three-pointers.
Well, when he squared himself up and gotten good looks, he's knocked them down.
Yeah, it's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Barnes and Green are the forward set. And it's Bogut in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Warriors' 5.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
It's Harden with the drive. Howard trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Nobody near Barnes. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And that's now 9 points for Barnes.
Is a beautiful thing to have in your bag, and they've had it going today.
And some say it's a lost art, but they're getting excellent results with it tonight. They just can't miss. Everything they put up, it seems, goes in.
You know, sometimes you're the bug, and sometimes you're the windshield. They are certainly the bugs tonight. Nothing going their way.
And I'm not even sure that I'd want to be the windshield.
No, maybe the windshield wiper.
Yeah,
right. Yeah. Harden, no good. Last season for James Harden was easily his best yet. Finished second in the MVP race. Put up huge numbers with career highs in points per game, scoring. Greg at more than 27 a game.
And also carried that Rockets team that dealt with a plethora of injuries, mainly to Dwight Howard. And second in the league in scoring, I mean, narrowly losing out to Russell Westbrook, who just went on a tremendous tear the second half of the season. And then also finished runner-up in the MVP race.
Deflects the pass. The Warriors, another fast break opportunity here. And the basket by Curry.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Thompson outside. Here's Green. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket. Green's got his second basket of the night.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here's the Warriors with the ball. They're on a 20-5 run here. Curry gets the bucket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
The feed to Bogut. Here's Barnes. Here's Green. And he banks in the layup. Green's got 4 points this quarter.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. When you think of James Harden, you don't think much about his athleticism. His strength, though, is exceptional for his position.
Yeah, I think that's his greatest attribute. His ball handling's good, but it's his strength. He's able to run through contact.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Barnes. And it's Barbosa in for Klay Thompson.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
And Harden able to get wherever he wants on the court. I mean, he can muscle you, but he's also got that Euro step and all those moves that just leave you in a dizzy.
The Warriors making a switch here. Rush is checked in. Marcus Thornton, he's checked in for Houston.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this. You know, Harden, you think about how elusive he is, but at the same time, he's a guy that seeks contact. I mean, he'll entice a defender to try and reach in, and a master salesman when it comes to getting those refs to blow the whistle. The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
Yeah, he really has. I mean, just totally out of sync. I mean, you can just see it in the numbers. Nothing going down for him right now. It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it. Fantastic dunk, and he decided to hang around up there for a while, Kevin.
Well, maybe, you know, he didn't want to land awkwardly. I don't know.
Oh, guys, come on. You know, he's up there
move.
posing. He's posing for the photographers. That's all that's about.
The Warriors, another fast break opportunity here. Here's Rush. The shot misses. And Houston the other way now. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Outside, Green. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And for Andre Iguodala, last year was a first in 758 games. Up until then, he had not once ever come off the bench.
Yeah, he'd been a starter throughout his 10-year career, every single game, Kevin. And last year he came off the bench in every game. Big adjustment for the veteran, but he made it well.
Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Golden State. And a switch here also for Houston. Terry's checked in.
And that's one of his strengths, knocking down those long-range jump shots.
Livingston kicks to Green. Rush the pass to Iguodala. The 10-footer. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
It's really been a tale of two halves, hasn't it, guys? As far as taking care of the basketball, immaculate at halftime, but he's had too many miscues here in the second half.
No good from Lawson.
Well, it's hard to believe that we're at this point in the game, and he still hasn't registered a single point.
Kicks it out to Jones. That 3 off the mark.
Outstanding perimeter defense there. That was a well-contested shot.
Yeah, and you know he takes a lot of pride in his defense. There are no easy threes if he's on you.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Got a hand on it, but he gets it back. For 3, Lawson. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And as we can... And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. Here's Terry. And so in the game for the Rockets. Smith out there with Harrell. Then it's Thornton. And there's Terry. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. And the rejection by Smith. From deep three-point range. And it's Spates with the rebound. Spates has got 4 rebounds now tonight. No good from Clark.
You know, the alley-oop is a great play when it works, but boy, when it doesn't.
Yeah, it can make you look silly. It embarrasses you. And we had a little silliness right there for sure. Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try, because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
Nice shot by Terry.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
To the middle. And some nice passing there by Houston. Here's Capella. Oh, good on the triple. Golden State's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Thornton, finished off the break.
Fast break opportunities do not get any easier than that one off the steal.
Exactly. The defense really no chance to get back.
Livingston kicks to Spates. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Livingston's got 3 assists in the game. Thornton dishes to Terry. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And folks, those are hops you just don't see from that one spot every day.
Well, that's why he is such an uncommon talent.
Yep, uncommon and unparalleled. I mean, he makes things happen out there for sure.
And Harrell, wide open, he shoots. Kept alive by Houston. Shoots the 3. Nice shot by Terry.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Golden State's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Livingston, no luck.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Kicks it to Harrell from outside the arc. It's Clark with the rebound. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Looney passes to Spates. Here's Looney. From the arc. It's rebounded by Houston. Thornton's got his 3rd rebound on the night. That's a 2 from Smith. Smith missing again.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. It really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Andrew Bogut. He's checked in for Spates. Harrison Barnes comes in for Brandon Rush. And it's Barbosa in for Ian Clark.
And one thing that I know a lot of fans are worried about it is NBA jerseys with ads on them. It's something the NBA has explored more in-depth recently and would be another stream of revenue for the league.
And with the ads on the jerseys, it isn't something that would sit well with the fans probably, but around the globe, almost every other league in the world has ads on their jerseys.
You know, the NBA has shown that they're willing to try new things with jerseys, much like they've looked at other issues. It started with the sleeve jerseys, and advertisements is just another area they're exploring.
Here's Harrell. The Rockets again can't hit.
Just cannot find the rhythm. Still yet to hit a shot this quarter.
And stolen by Thornton. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. It's Terry outside. No luck. The Warriors go the other way with it, and that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. Spates checked in for Looney. Ty Lawson, he's checked in for the Rockets. The Warriors have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. And the call will be against Ty Lawson. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Ty Lawson. And here's Barnes for 3, but they get it back. Livingston takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
and great effort on the boards, and what a mean talk that was, Kev. I mean, you just will not see him ever quit on a play.
That guy is a handful. You've got to have a body on him, Clark, at all times.
And you know what? Sometimes that's not even enough. He'll go around, over, or through you to get to the pumpkin.
The Rockets making a switch here. Smith is checked in. Barnes kicks to Livingston. The three ball. Shot is no good.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
.135 left in the fourth quarter. There's the pass to Capella. And a wide-open look for Thornton. It's good from long range. Thornton's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Warriors.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capability.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for him, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And these guys already with 45 wins on the year, so tonight will make it 46.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Curry. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got. You know, it hasn't always been the case in the NBA. But parity is at a great spot right now. Every team can compete for a title or end up last in their conference, it seems. It's something the NBA wanted and ultimately now has achieved. And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
Bogut dishes to Barbosa. And the Warriors get it back.
Snatched down the long bounce and got him another possession.
Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Houston ball.
We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Lawson. Lawson can't get that one to fall.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point. Well, they're going to walk out of here with a win and send this crowd home happy.
Yeah, you know, it was a real solid performance for them in a lot of areas. I mean, they should be proud of their work tonight.
And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here.
Brandon Rush.
.15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the basket by Thornton.
Excellent communication on the inbound play there, guys. He got in a good position, and the pass was as it needed to be, on time and on target.
Spates the pass to Barbosa. Here's Rush. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Is there another player out there capable of moves as stunning as that?
A handful at the most. He is in elite company.
You know, he's got that it factor, no doubt about it. He causes excitement just by walking in the building.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here.
Yes, Kevin, here with Andre Iguodala. And what's the key for you guys to have games like you did tonight as you look to the upcoming games?
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present Stephen Curry. Talk about lighting it up in the second quarter. And, folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaq.